Hi, Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Nik Nur Damia binti Nikman and I'm from EC110 Today I'm going to show you guys 5 experiments that I'll conduct in this video. Firstly, water content determination. Secondly is particle density. Thirdly is dry sieving. Fourth is falling heat test, and the last one is field density. So I hope you guys can enjoy it. Hi guys, so the first experiment is I will conduct water content determination. The apparatus that we need in this experiment is tray, trowel, weight balance, oven, and soil. Firstly, we need a soil sample, and I already divided into 3 each of a soil sample. Then we weigh the tray on the weight balance and record the mass. After that, we put the soil sample on the tray and record the mass. After we record all the mass, we take the trowel and we spread on the tray like that. After we spread the soil on the tray, we put the soil sample, which is about soil, in the oven in 180 degrees for 2 minutes. After 2 minutes in the oven, we take out the soil, which is dry soil sample, and we weigh the dry soil and we take the mass. And then we repeat the same step for 2 soil samples. So in this experiment, we can determine the moisture content that have in each of soil sample. So I think that's all. Okay, for the next experiment is particle density test. The apparatus that we need are weight balance, vacuum, spoon, water bath, density bottle with the stopper, distilled water, tissue paper, and soil. Firstly, we need to weigh the density bottle and the stopper on the weight balance and we record the data. Then we put the soil about 10 to 20 grams in the density bottle. After that, we weigh the density bottle with the stopper and soil on the weight balance and we record the data. After that, we put the distilled water in the density bottle about 3/4 of bottle of density bottle. And then we close the density bottle and we shake it for 5 minutes. After we shake it for the 5 minutes, we put the density bottle in the vacuum, but we need to open the stopper to avoid air bubble. Put it in the vacuum for 1 hour. After 1 hour, we take out the density bottle and we fill it with the distilled water until we're full of the bottle. We put it like this to avoid air bubble. Then we clean the density bottle from the outside of bottle and we weight it and we record the data. After that, we remove all the content in the density bottle and we fill it with the distilled water until it's full of the bottle. Then we weight it and we record the data. So in this experiment or test, we can determine the specific gravity with all the data that we collect. So I think that's all for this experiment. The next experiment is dry sieving test. The apparatus that need are soil, sieve, shaker, weigh balance, and pen. Firstly, we need to weigh the soil on the weigh balance and take the data. After that, we weigh all the sieve and the pen and we record the data. Then we take the pen and put all the sieve with different size, which is the bigger hole, the bigger size at the top and the smaller size at the bottom, and we put all it in the shaker. After that, we put the soil in the shaker. After that, we turn on the shaker for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, we turn off the shaker and take out all the sieve and the pen. And we take all the we weigh all the sieve and pen and record the data. So in this experiment, we can determine the particle size for this soil. So I think that's all for this experiment. So next experiment is permeability falling head test. The apparatus that need are bottle, water, wood pack, drill, knife, and shovel. Firstly, we need to prepare a DIY falling head sample. So we need a bottle and we need to use a needle as a drill to make a hole at the bottom of the bottle. After that, we need to put the soil in the bottle to make the falling head sample. But before that, we need to cut the top of the bottle to easy putting the soil in the bottle. Then we put the soil in the bottle and we use the wood pack to compact the soil in the bottle. After that, we use the remark to mark the level of the bottle. After we mark the bottle, then we fill the bottle until it's full of bottle. Then we wait it until the soil fully saturates. After the soil is fully saturated, then we top up the water till it reach the H1 mark. Then we start observing the time from the water to reach from H1 to H2 and H2 to the H3. So in this experiment, we can calculate the falling head permeability. So I think that's all. So this is the last experiment, which is field density and arm conduct core cutter test. The apparatus that need are a tin, shovel, hammer, and a weight balance. Firstly, we need to weigh the empty tin on the weight balance and we record the data. So I need to go to the site to continue this experiment. So let's go to the site. Next, at the site we need to put this tin like that and use a hammer to knock it down. After that, we use a shovel to clear around the soil. Then we take the tin, and for the final touch is we need to weigh the tin and the soil and record the mass and take the data. So in this experiment, we can determine the dry density of the soil at the site. So I think that's all the video that I can share with you guys. Hopefully you can enjoy it. Bye.